Manchester United are stepping up their transfer activity in this window. Jan Oblak, according to sources, has told Atletico Madrid that he's ready to leave the club and that Manchester United is his preferred destination, at least over PSG, where there is also a vacancy. Stevie, first of all, your impressions of Jan Oblak as one of the world's finest goalkeepers?
I would absolutely agree with that. He's probably in the top 5. He makes saves, he's good with his feet, he's reliable. I mean, everything you need in a world-class goalkeeper, Oblak is that.
United have competition with City and Liverpool being the two that they're ultimately trying to trim the points lead on next year. They both have outstanding goalkeepers. Is this guy, as we take a look at what he's been able to do at Atletico Madrid in 5 years, tremendous stats by the way, first in La Liga for goals conceded, save percentages, clean sheets. Is this where they need to strengthen most? Would you put it as a big priority for them? Given
if you've got De Gea in your goals, why are you going out and spending reportedly it's 120 million to buy this guy out, euros? Why are you spending 120 million euros on bringing somebody in to a different country, to a new team, a team that is going to be demolished pretty much and is going to have to add a lot of pieces? Why are you getting rid of one of the most important pieces in De Gea? So this is not about how good for me Oblak is, and I'm kind of surprised that Oblak turns around and says, I want to go to Manchester United. Now for me, the only reason he's saying that is because he must know something, he must think, and I said no, that De Gea is leaving. Otherwise he's not coming out and saying that, because let me tell you, any team in the world will benefit from having Oblak.
So it's a failing for Manchester United that they can't re-sign De Gea and get his head right. Is that what you're saying?
I think so. I don't understand why you wouldn't. You know, instead of going out and spending 120 million euros on another goalkeeper, why don't you make the guy you've got right now happy? A guy who, questionably over the last, 6-7 years has been the best goalkeeper in the Premier League. Why do you want to make a change? I don't understand that. Make the guy happy, and then for me, you'll have arguably a better goalie than Oblak, although there's not a lot in it, and you won't have to go and spend 120 million euros.
Where else should Manchester United put their transfer budget this summer?
Wow.
We've talked about obviously areas that they need to strengthen.
We're not.
And one of those areas would be at right back. Surely with Aaron Wan-Bissaka now on their radar, the valuation is different. Apparently they've had a bid of £40 million rejected by Crystal Palace. They value him somewhere near £65 million. If you're talking about saving £120 million on not buying Jan Oblak, maybe this is an opportunity to spend that money and bridge the gap of valuation.
Right, and that's another reason why you do that. You know, Manchester United have to bring in quality, and I've said previously that they have to somewhat speculate, because you're going to bring in younger players. I don't think established players are going to look to go to Man United now. And for me, Aaron Wan-Bissaka is absolutely perfect. I think he's, as a defender, there's not many great defensive fullbacks anymore, because everybody's too busy trying to get up the other end of the field. Now, going forward, he's good, he's young, he's 21, he's got loads to learn with the ball at his feet. But what I like about him as much as anything, the guy wants to defend. There's not many fullbacks these days want to defend. It matters to him. That's a sign of a good defender. When it actually matters that you're either getting beat or you can't stop the cross, it matters to this guy. So I think, and as far as the price is concerned, listen, if Kyle Walker goes for 50 million, Wan-Bissaka, in my opinion, is a better footballer than Kyle Walker. Right now, is he a better defender? It's easy peasy. But I'll tell you what, he's only 21 and he's definitely going to get better. So if Kyle Walker's 50 million, then Wan-Bissaka definitely is 50 plus.
If he's really good defensively, and we've seen that from leading the Premier League in tackles, in interceptions. At Crystal Palace, of course, they play on the break. He's got Townsend ahead of him. At Manchester United, of course, he's going to have a better calibre of player, perhaps. No disrespect to Palace, but he's going to have a better calibre of player in that United midfield as well. Right. Can he improve his game going forward? And is it possible in the modern game to have a fullback who can do both to a high level?
Yeah, well, Liverpool's got one, Andy Robertson. So why not Wan-Bissaka for Manchester United? Yes, obviously when you're maturing and learning as you're playing, if you're playing with better players, I think that process speeds up. Now, the question is, does he have that calibre of player right now at Manchester United? No, but for sure in the next couple of years, they're going to add quality.
So for you, don't spend all the money on the goalkeeper.
No.
Address the problems along the back line first and foremost, and Wan-Bissaka is a tick.
Absolutely, Wan-Bissaka is a tick. England are lucky. They're going to have a problem who plays right back in the future. Is it Alexander-Arnold or Wan-Bissaka?
Okay, well, the intrigue continues as far as Manchester United are concerned, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka clearly on the radar. It'll be interesting to see what happens in terms of the valuations between Palace and Manchester United to get that deal over the line.